Greetings, Nakada. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bobby Joseph. I'm one of the founders and the CEO of End-to-End Advising. A little bit about E2E advising and our history. End-to-End advising is started in 2012, and currently we are serving uh, 50 plus universities and community colleges across United States, Canada, Middle East, and Australia. Since 2012, we helped many universities and community colleges to boost their retention and improve their enrollment, make more convenient way for students to book appointment, very easy way for advisors and other staff members to meet the student, take notes, advising, and all other aspect of the student services areas. So before I start my presentation, just a quick note on the every year the t-shirt rally we normally do. We really going to miss you. You guys going to miss out the Advisors Assemble t-shirt this year, but I will promise you we will bring the Advisors Assemble t-shirt next year at the Cincinnati NACADA annual conference. Thank you for tuning in for End-to-End Advising's Achieve platform presentation. Due to the time constraint, I will be only showing the key topics and the major modules of Achieve platform. We encourage everyone to go to E2E website and submit a request for a custom demo for your university or your college. We promise you we will make it very custom for your college or your university and give you a very personalized demo for you. We recently renamed our product appointment manager to Achieve to reflect all the features and the modules within our platform. So a complete solution for the student success platform. Before I start my presentation, it may be worth listening to some of our existing customers and their journey with end-to-end advising and the Achieve platform. With no further ado, let me introduce Dr. Dorothy Collins.
Hi, my name is Dr. Dorothy Collins, and I'm the Associate Dean of Student Success at Lehigh Carbon Community College. And I'm here to talk about the end-to-end advising. Appointment manager is what we call it here at the college. But basically, it's a great product. I've been here for a little bit over 2 years, and it was already being used. And just being able to use it for setting those advising appointments for students. Students can set appointments outside of the college as well as if they come to campus, anywhere from a 15-minute appointment all the way up to 60 minutes. We use it greatly in our needs. We have walk-in Wednesdays, and it was very helpful for students to actually sign in and go to that actual assigned advisor. When the pandemic hit, COVID-19, he came out with the virtual same day, and that was immediate useful for our college. It not only helped with the advising, but it also was being implemented and it's utilized by all of our service departments. So our financial aid, our admissions, our registration, student records, counseling, library, online learning, our tutoring, everyone utilizes the system now. And basically a student can set an appointment 24 hours in advance for that actual same day that they want the appointment. So if they walk on campus, we have a check-in, they sign in to the appointment, and we know 15 minutes ahead if the student wants to speak to someone by phone, if they want to either use Zoom or Google Meet, or if they want a face-to-face appointment. It's a very good tool for us in being able to set these appointments ahead of time or just the same day. If you plan on using this, this is an opportunity. You can reach out to me and get more information on how useful it is. We've already taken on the text messaging, so we're texting students 15 minutes prior to their appointment. They're already alerted 24 hours by an email, so that helps with our retention of students keeping their appointments. And then we're also utilizing the Canvas piece of it, where we're looking at students, making sure that they log on to their courses when the semester starts and throughout. Again, it's a great tool. Take advantage of it.
Hi, my name is Mike McConnell, and I work at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. We have used E2E's appointment manager system since the fall of 2018. It's been a fantastic system to use because we process roughly 60 to 70,000 student appointments per year. And that workload is spread out across 14 different schools and colleges on campus, as well as our medical program. So Appointment Manager has been wonderful because it's helped us centralize that scheduling system across all these different disparate departments. A really useful tool for us. And one of the greatest things about the system is the ease of communication and support with the development staff. E2E's staff has been fantastic. They're very collegial, always quick to help, and very straightforward and easy to understand with their instructions for a novice like myself who's not a programmer. In particular, the value of the system is really borne out in March when we went remote due to the pandemic. With overnight, we were able to almost seamlessly integrate all these different departments and update their scheduling systems. That was something we would not have been able to do prior to using Appointment Manager. It would have been impossible, and there would be much more work and much more confusion on the part of our students. So the relative ease of use of Appointment Manager is really demonstrated by the crisis that we encountered back in March, when we quickly had to go online and continue our operations without missing a beat. In addition to using Appointment Manager's scheduling system, we also use several other features of it. First and foremost, it's been very easy to integrate Appointment Manager in our banner system. So for our university administrators and programmers, that's been a very easy process for them working with the system, which I've heard that they appreciate quite a bit. And the newest updates in the system allow academic advisors to integrate Canvas into Appointment Manager. So these advisors are almost in real time being able to see academic performance. So that has dramatically increased the ability and efficiency of our advisors. We also use this for tutoring on campus, for those scheduling appointments with our tutoring units across the university, and the ability to centralize those tutoring centers and also to generate reports very quickly and easily has also been a fantastic asset for us. And from the reporting aspect, it's just a few clicks of a button and you have wonderful data. And this is something that we really struggled with prior to adopting the Appointment Manager system. So overall, since adopting the system in fall 2018, we've been absolutely thrilled and overjoyed to have the system on our campus.
Greetings, Nakata. My name is Matt Traxler. I serve as the Director of Advising, Counseling, and Career Center at Normandale Community College. Normandale Community College has an enrollment around 9,000 students and is part of the Minnesota State College system. We started our journey looking for a new CRM technology solution about 2 years ago. We looked at a number of different solutions, but did not find one that fit our needs here at Normandale. Some products we looked at required extensive campus development work in order to go live. Some we learned of discrepancies between the sales pitch we received and the actual functioning capabilities of the product. While attending last year's Nakata conference, I sat in on a vendor session with E2E Advising and its president, Bobby. At this session, we were impressed with the high level of satisfaction we heard from other campuses regarding their use of E2E. When I came back from the Nakata conference, I shared what I learned with E2E with my campus, and our campus took part in 2 product demos with Bobby, the president of E2E. And we reached out to a half dozen other campuses using the tool as sort of a reference check, which included a flight to a campus visit at Sinclair Community College in Ohio. We made the decision as a campus to purchase E2E Advising and started our implementation during the spring of 2020, right in the middle of COVID, which has been quite the experience. The initial focus of our implementation has been to support the needs of our Advising, Counseling, and Career Center and our new one-stop student services department in this remote working environment. To date, we have successfully implemented online appointment scheduling, virtual center queue management, cross-departmental note-taking, and customized views of student information in the following departments: Advising, Counseling, Career Center, One-Stop Student Services, the Office of Student Disabilities, TRIO Student Support Services, and the Veterans Resource Center. Over the next few months, we plan to launch the following within E2E: cross-departmental referrals, follow-ups, student communication plans, faculty alerts, group orientation sessions, and getting our tutoring center up and running. The three things that kind of come to mind to me when I was asked to talk about E2E that I thought would be important to share, the three things that stand out are, the first being simple configuration. Once we have the system installed on our servers, we identify the data, the student data that we want to load into the system. The system is basically ready to work out of the box, okay? Parts of the solution you can put into place right away. The second thing that comes to mind to me is access to data. We really enjoyed that all the data on the system is stored on our servers, which allows us to get at that E2E data, the appointment scheduling data, and connect it with some of our existing processes and systems here on campus. And then the third thing that stands out to me is the customer support. It seems like Bobby at E2E, the product owner, is on call 24/7. We contact him and we get very, very quick responses for trainings, for support, for troubleshooting. Additionally, E2E has been open to us for our feedback on product enhancement requests to meet our needs as a campus, and have actually built some of these into their next product release. Although we're still in the early stages of implementation here at Normandale, we are pleased with the overall decision to go with E2E. Our advisors really enjoy how we've connected appointment scheduling, advising notes, and student information into one system, which has eliminated the need to access so many different systems. We have especially found this tool helpful in supporting our work with students in the virtual COVID environment, and we look forward to someday going back on campus to utilize this tool. Feel free to contact me with any questions you have, or as a reference. Enjoy the rest of your conference. Thanks.
Well, my name is Karen Hauschild. I'm the director of the Academic Advising and Planning Center at the College of Charleston, and I've been there since February of 2013, and was introduced to Bobby, and we onboarded appointment manager, which is now known as Achieve, back in March of 2014, and it has been a huge success, a game changer for our office for sure. Prior to the product acquisition, we had students either stopping by or calling our office to make an appointment, and the phone rang from 8:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock at night. And once we onboarded appointment manager, we found that the phone hardly ever rang. And now the phone is ringing because we've trained the students over the years to use the product to find who they're looking for and make an appointment in a timely manner, and utilize all the reminders and texting feature that we've added on over the years. And so now a frequent call is a student calling to say, I'm trying to find this faculty member or this department, and I can't find them on appointment manager. And so get departments to onboard and use the product. Right now, we currently have about 18 departments using the product, and several hundred individual faculty or staff members using the product right now. And that has been a game changer for our communication, our ability to see what offices students have visited, if they've kept their appointments. If they haven't, technology really has made it very difficult for students not to tell the truth. And so, we have students calling saying, well, I tried to find, and I can say, well, I can see what you did the last 30 days and you didn't. So that's been really helpful. From a director's perspective, there's fantastic assessment that we've been able to do using Achieve. I can run analytic reports, I can run weekly reports, I can run reports by the reason the student has come in for an appointment, by advisor, by peer advisor. I can look to see what the busiest times of the day are, busiest times of the week. We do a back office survey for the advisors to collect data on students' decision making as it relates to a major, what resources we referred them to, and things like that. We've also have a front end survey so the students can tell us on the front end what it is they are, what's the reason for them coming in for the appointment. And then we've added back in this year, utilizing the survey feature that the product has for assessment purposes, to look at some of our student learning outcomes and get feedback from students on that. So it's just expanded exponentially. Bobby is a great partner. We regularly are in communication with ideas, suggestions, and he's regularly making updates to the product based on our feedback, the users, which has been super wonderful. And as we've moved into this COVID environment, he's even added in QR code check-in availability, texting and email links to Zoom meetings and these types of things. So that's continued to make our lives very easy, since most of us didn't grow up with the internet or any kind of product like this when we were in school, but our current students aren't necessarily looking for the telephone to make an appointment. So this product's just been great for that.
So today we're going to present the key modules of Achieve platform. The things we're going to cover, not in detail, but how the appointment scheduling side works, how a student go online, book the appointment, how we look at the online or self-check-in kiosk work. Then we will be concentrating more on case management area. This covers the entire advising and note-taking things. If we get time, we will cover a little bit about group appointments and RSVP for workshops, seminars, and things like that. We definitely won't have enough time to cover the early alert retention. We will covering some of the analytical reports and student 360 view. So here's the bigger picture. So one of the thing about appointment, our software solution, is that our Achieve platform does a real-time two-way integration with your work calendar. If you're a school of Google Calendar, we do real-time two-way sync with the staff's Google Calendar. If you are on Office 365 or on Outlook, our software will real-time two-way integrate. The way it works is staff publish their appointment directly in their Outlook. It will sync in real time, it will sync with Achieve platform. As soon as students go online, book that appointment, it automatically update their Outlook calendar. Let me show you how this works from our platform. So here's the student portal, where this is where student will come and book the appointment. As soon as you can see, as soon as a student log in, their assigned advisor will show here. In this case, a student assigned advisor is Mandy Wright. And you can book appointment directly with advisor here. So a couple of things about E2E Advising's student portal. One, our platform is completely ADA proof. What it means is that it's a AAA level ADA compliance. If the students with any type of ability or disability, they still be able to book appointment. This will be a visually impaired student, or this will be a student who has different disabilities. The product is tested against 25 different types of disability. This could be a dyslexic type of disability, or concentration issues, or a visually impaired student, and other type of things. So the software is fully ADA compliant, and since we provide the solution exclusively for universities and colleges, product is AAA level ADA compliant. The next thing is appointment manager is tuned to run for mobile device. Here's an example. If the student is visiting your website from an iPhone 10, this is how the screen will look like. This is not only just responsive, this is done exclusively for mobile device. So your administrator can configure the system in a way that what is important, more important for the student, and when they come from a mobile devices versus then they come from a desktop or a browser point of view. So the system is fully ADA compliant and mobile solution. So there is no problem with configuring the system how you want to handle it. To book an appointment, so there are two types of appointments available. One, you book an appointment in advance. That's called schedule appointment. There are something called schedule same day appointment. This is for if you wanted to use the system for non-advising offices like financial aid, office of bursar, office of registrar type of thing. We will cover that in a minute. But here, so when you wanted to come and book an appointment with your assigned advisor, you click on that. every advisor will have their own defined URL. As the product will launch, it will show you number of available days, and you can select the day and pick the appointment time you are preferred with. Then the system will automatically integrate with your student information system. So if you are a banner, colleague, or PeopleSoft system automatically know what your mobile number is for the confirmation and reminder emails. But if you wish to provide other things when they book an appointment, when you can ask certain type of questionnaires to facilitate what type of appointment student prefer, whether it's an in-person, phone, or Zoom type of appointment. If you ever wanted to call the student, you can collect that information. You can ask few other purposes why the student needing that appointment for. And if there is any descriptive reason student need to book that appointment. That's all a student need to do. So practically 3 clicks for a student to book an appointment. As soon as a student book the appointment online, we update the advisor's Outlook calendar with that information. So we put the student ID, their first name, last name, their email address. We will write the questionnaire. We ask the student to fill it in when they book their appointment. We will write that. The past advising history, who they met, when they met, what notes they have taken. If the student ever came in for a walk-in or drop-in appointment, who they met, when they met, what notes they have. So everything about during that appointment, this will get updated onto our advisor's calendar. This helps the advisor to prepare well for the upcoming appointment when on the day of the appointment. So it's just a click away for advisor to know what's all going on with that student, and it will help them tremendously. Coming back to the appointment booking, so the student will receive a confirmation email and a confirmation text message. Student will receive a reminder email and reminder text messages. Certain type of appointment, if you are booking an appointment for your career services or international student type of appointments or other things, if you wanted to upload any type of document with the student, for example, you want to update your if you are booking an appointment with a study abroad advisor, you may want to upload a copy of your passport or any other travel document or things like that. Or if you are an international student type of advising, you wanted to collect that information, or various document if you wanted to associate with that appointment, you could do that. So that's a quick and easy way how a student go online, book an appointment. The other type of appointments are, you could go book an appointment, say that you wanted to book an appointment with tutoring services, and you wanted to book that, you could even, the system can book appointment, whether if you're a prospective student or transfer student, or you have various options. Different types of student have offered different services, whether one-on-one appointments or group appointment, you have all options. Then you click next. Within here, it will give you with accounting and finance, all those type of points. You can pick that person, again start booking an appointment with that tutoring services. So this can be used in any type of services. The other type of appointments are, if you wanted to book an appointment with the financial aid person and things like that, these are called same-day appointments. Same-day appointments where you pick a service, then within that service, each hour of the time, how many staff members are available to see you. Based on that, you could book that appointment. So that's pretty much concludes how a student go online, book that appointment. Here's kind of the staff side of the appointment. This is where you can see all the people in your department or in your college at one place, how everyone's appointment look like. For example, if you want to look at everyone's calendar at the Dayton Academic Advising Center, you can click on that. So within that department, these are the different programs or services. And you will see every advisors or coaches within that. And so you can see everyone's availability from one place. if you look at any given day, for example, you are looking at the entire advising center for the September 2020. On Tuesday, the 9th, Clemens had 9 appointments. These are the different students booked their appointment for that time. So anything in the green means that many appointments are available. You can click on this and book that appointment for that student. It's that easy. The other way of looking at an appointment is we call it a day view. You want to look at everyone's calendar in debt and academic advising. For a given, these are the different advisors and coaches there. This is everyone's schedule. You see the student name who is coming up here to come and book an appointment. To book an appointment, you click on the link, you click reserve. That easy it is for you to book appointment for any student. So if you are looking from a coordinator or a receptionist perspective, they can see everyone's calendar from one click, and easy to book appointment for any staff or student at any given point in time. Next thing we're going to talk about online or self-check-in kiosk. So this could be a student can check in online or at a kiosk, and the queue management and case management and things like that. So the student can, during this pandemic time, they can check in directly from their home or from their dorm room. They can pick when they want to come in, or if they are coming in for a scheduled appointment, or sign up for an appointment. Once the class is in session, student can do whether you can promote a kiosk, or you can either do a touch-based or card swipe or a barcode scanner sort of thing, or if you wanted to use a QR code as your kiosk, you could do that. This information, as soon as they check in, this will be displayed on a TV screen about the area, or this queue can be viewed from multiple places. As soon as the student check in here, this will notify an advisor. If the students are coming to see an advisor in person, they can scan the QR code and it will automatically notify the advisor student is there for that appointment. So all these features are kind of built-in part of the solution. So this will be an online kiosk, the queue, and the case management side. Next thing, I'm going to show you how your kiosk can be configured. So for example, a student success area, this is how you're going to configure the screen. For financial aid, office of the registrar, or different area, you can set up your own kiosk. A student can either sign in at the office kiosk or online, and to control the traffic, how many students can be signed in, and things like that. There's all kind of measures built in around. So whether they are coming in for a scheduled appointment or a drop-in appointment, they could use that. So if they are coming for a scheduled appointment, if you tap your student ID or swipe your card, they could log in the student. If you are not part of a university system, if you're a prospective student, you have an ability to check in with your personal information. If you are a scheduled appointment, a student wanted to sign in and see an advisor, all you need to do is tap your ID and click on notify. In this case, I'm going to sign in as a drop-in or walk-in appointment. I click on that. In that center, I have different services available. Where do I want to go? Who I wanted to see? Then you can click finish. That's all it takes for a student to do a self-check-in. Behind the scene, this will automatically notify the advisor. The advisor will get an email or a text message or other ways of notifying through the team system. It can all built into that. That's all. That's kind of pretty much how the kiosk will work within our software. So here is interface. As soon as a student check in through the kiosk, here's an interface you will see the advisor is going to see. Advisor will see who all are signed in here. What this means is Judy is currently advising Justin, Sylvia is currently advising Tim, and Manny is currently advising Gerard. So these are the student waiting to be get advised. These are the student came with a prior appointment. So you can see all the information from the screen itself. The other side of the screen is, so if you wanted to see what all things with the student in the past, appointment history, advising notes and things like that, you can click on that. If you wanted to upload any document with the student session, you can click on that. Or if you would like to see some of the banner data, colleague data associated with it, you will click on that button to do it. If you would like to, while the advisor is advising a student, and they wanted to create a follow-up and referral to counseling or student tutoring or maybe an internship, they could click on that. That will, an automated workflow will generate from there and notify the staff at that area, and everything is integrated within that. This is where you kind of pick a reason for that appointment. This is where you will select the advising note and things like that, and you click complete. That's all it is you need to do to come, advising them. So it's a complete package where advisors training is very easy. You teach them from one screen. They can do their all jobs, everything associated with advising and note taking from one screen, and making it very, very, very easy for the advisors. From their learning curve is very less. All they need to kind of learn is practically one screen to do most of their function they used to do otherwise. Let me move on to some of the reporting we wanted to see. For example, we want to look at the bigger picture, what is happening at Sinclair Community College. If you look at a year worth of data here between this day, they have conducted 75,795 different advising sessions. Out of that, 37 plus students came through a scheduled appointment, and 37,911 students came for a drop-in or walk-in appointment across academic advising, counseling, and financial aid, different services. Say, for example, you want to know how many people they have. You wanted to look at by individual, how many advisors there were there on a monthly basis, came and see each advisor. You can do that. You pick what department or stuff you are looking at. You can see each individual advisor, a number of distinct students they met, how many sessions they have conducted, and overall that picture. So you can see what's the average waiting time, what is the average advising time, how many appointments happen over in phone, chat, email, any of that angle. So all those type of reporting is available for you from a one-click away thing. So even a bigger picture, say if you want to look at the number from a leadership perspective. So you have these type of reports available, various recent students. So if the management want to know how many students came to declare majors, so you can click on that. So it will 4,678 advising session happen for declaring the how many students came with the scheduled appointment, how many came drop in, what is the average advising time for that, what was the average waiting time, how many appointments happen in person, phone, over Zoom or email, and things like that. So any data you are trying to look at, you can see different colleges, how they're using the software. If you want to look at the data for November, if you want to look at the data for the October or September. So anything you wanted to measure is just a one-click away for you to do it. The other side of the way to look at the report is that the usage among multiple colleges. If you want to look at College of Arts and Science is using it, College of Business is using it, and things like that, or their traffic pattern, how many people came between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 10, or different centers and things like that. All these reports are available for you just from a click away. All these numbers, you will normally take hours to find out, maybe even days in some cases, I've been told. So all those type of recording is available for you to look at that. So coming back to E2E advising and how we do everything. like I said, if you or your college want us to do a custom demo, feel free to come to e2eadvising.com. Come on, click on the contact us and fill out this information, and someone will be with you shortly, and we will schedule a custom demo for you and things like that. Once again, thank you, everyone. You have, I kind of mentioned where you can reach us. I will be waiting here for any questions you have, again, for this presentation, and looking forward to talking to you soon. Once again, happy conference, and we will all talk to you soon.